This clip was made possible by XYZ Game Labs. More about them after the clip. Hey, it's Chris from Charity Board Gamer, and for today's How Does It Work Wednesday, we're going to do a brief overview of Radlands. Let's dig in. So in this game, what you are doing is you are basically in this dystopian future where water is important. So guess what? Water is basically like a resource. And as you're going through it, you'll see that on these cards, if you're looking at it, that each of these cards has a value to be able to do its action. Also, there's values to recruit them and basically put them in your camp. Notice that you've got 3 camps that you're trying to protect. It's basically who can destroy whose camps the fastest. So that's kind of how it is. Now, of course, I have people in front of my camps kind of protecting it. My opponent's goal would be trying to damage them. So if they damaged somebody like this gunner right here, it would get turned sideways. And if he got damaged again, guess what? Then he would be destroyed and he would go away. Same thing with this. The cannon right here, if it got damaged, and then if it got destroyed, it get flipped over. So that way it's out of commission. But they have to first go through, of course, my gunner. Other things that you can actually recruit, you can recruit these characters called punks. Punks are basically a card face down, and if you notice, pretty sweet artwork. Love this. But punks, when damaged, automatically get destroyed. But they go right back on the top of the deck, face down. You don't look at it. That's kind of a thing that you do. So you're basically going back and forth, collecting resources. Great example, you've got these little water tokens that you're going to have starting off. You're going to start off with however many cards it says based on these little things right here. So you've got the cannon, the atomic garden, the railgun. They've got these little numbers for the number of cards you should have at the beginning of the game. So for me, it'd be 2 cards. 2 cards. So I've got my 2 cards, and then on my turn, I get my water, and I draw a card. Okay? Then, you've got your events happening. These are little events things. These are cards just like cards that you can play over here. You can play these event cards. The events will move up and actually activate. And they'll do whatever their activation says that they're supposed to do. So, you still have to pay a cost to actually place the events, but it's basically as your turn keeps going, the events will closely move quicker to their point of resolution where, kaboom, something's going to happen. A camp's going to get attacked. Somebody's going to get blown up. Something might even get destroyed. It all depends on what you play. Of course, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. In other words, you're going to be spending a lot in order to probably get that result. So, example, you only start with 3, but you're going to be doing a thing called bombardment. In order for me to be able to actually to play this card, I would have had to pay 4 water to place it. And of course, whenever you get done with paying for something, you're going to place it on top of the little card just to show that it's not ready. Basically that you've actually purchased it, you've actually recruited the person that you need to, and that kind of works out like that. There's different things that symbols that these cards have as well. Some of them have a thing like rating, where all of a sudden the rating card will get moved into a slot and it will act out as well. This one says, for this raid, of course, it says one of the opponent's camps of their choice is going to get damaged, which is really cool. You can also go ahead and you can take the water silo card. We take the water silo card, you can spend a water, add it to your hand, and then when you junk it, you're just going to return it right back to your play area. And junking it will automatically get your water too. It's basically, you're basically spending your water that you would normally get to get this, and then junking it to get that water back. It's a neat little resource, a way for you also possibly to get more water on those turns where you need to spend more. There's cards like this that involve attacking. There's cards like this that involve different types of destroying. But yeah, it's like this one says, destroy all enemies in 1 column. So if I were to destroy all enemies in 1 column, you'll notice I've got all these different columns right here. The player that I'm playing against is actually going to be exactly the same. In other words, they're going to be facing the other way. They're going to be basically having this 2x3, 3x3 style grid, kind of ready for attacking as well, where they're going to have columns that line up with my columns. And the only thing that's going to probably be in between us are these little water tokens that we have extras of, which are these little black tokens. The white ones are actually going to go to different players. They've got on here, they've got a side that is water, and then this opposite side for, like, let's say if I went ahead and activated this character right here, and let's say this person was damaged, I could go ahead and spend these 2 water, restore this character, and place it on there to show that he's not ready. He's not going to be able to act. But that's something that you can do. But yeah, so it's basically a back and forth kind of battle skirmish where you're using resources to activate cards and then blowing things up. That's the game. That's Radlands. It came out this month. This is from Roxley Games. Expect to see a live playthrough from us, either Beth and myself, or it's going to be Abigail. We're going to find out. Abigail played the last game that we did, which had artwork by Manny Tremblay as well. We played Dice Throne Season 1 Rerolled. So be on the lookout. This is Chris with How Does It Work Wednesday. Hope you have an amazing week. See you later. Bye.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Monster Truck Weekend.
Actually, it's not really Monster Truck Weekend. It's actually Bigfoot Roll and Smash, coming from XYZ Game Labs, Summer 2022. It's even more fun than playing with my kids' toys.
Hey, thanks for watching our video.
If you like what you saw here, go ahead and hit that little like, subscribe, the little bell thingamabobber, you know the thing, and watch some of our videos. Maybe one that's maybe up here, or maybe down there, or over there, or down there. I don't know where they are, but thank you all. Remember, when we can gather at the table, we can do the same for a good cause. Bye.
Bye.